The race to build the most powerful artificial intelligence in the world has entered a new phase. Not between nations, not between universities, but between two of the most ambitious tech billionaires on the planet. On one side, Elon Musk and his XAI company preparing to unleash Grok-5, trained on what they're calling the largest supercomputer ever built for AI. On the other, Mark Zuckerberg and Meta, constructing Colossus 2, a machine so massive it requires its own power plant. This isn't just about who has the better chatbot. This is about who controls the infrastructure that will shape the next decade of technology. And the stakes have never been higher. The players. To understand this battle, you need to understand the personalities driving it. Elon Musk has always positioned himself as the maverick, the disruptor willing to challenge the status quo. In July 2023, he founded XAI with a stated mission that was both ambitious and ominous: to understand the true nature of the universe. In a tweet that went viral in November 2024, Musk wrote, "The danger of training AI to be woke and have a left-wing bias is that it will lie to achieve what it believes to be the greater good. This is extremely dangerous." That tweet crystallized Musk's pitch for Grok, an AI that would be maximally truth-seeking and willing to tackle questions other AI systems might refuse to answer. He promised an AI without guardrails, one that wouldn't shy away from controversial topics. By December 2024, Musk announced that XAI had raised $6 billion Series C funding, bringing the company's valuation to $50 billion. The money would go toward one thing: building the computational infrastructure to train Grok-5. Mark Zuckerberg, meanwhile, has taken a different approach. In a February 2024 Instagram post, he wrote, "One of my goals for Meta is to build the world's leading AI. To do that, we need to build massive compute infrastructure." Zuckerberg isn't positioning Meta as the scrappy underdog. He's positioning it as the inevitable winner, the company with the resources, the data, and the determination to dominate AI at scale. In Meta's 2024 third-quarter earnings call, Zuckerberg told investors, "We're going to continue investing significantly in AI. I think we're going to look back and see that this was one of the most important technology transitions in history." The subtext was clear. Meta isn't just competing in AI, it's going all in. The machines. Let's talk about the hardware, because that's where this battle is being fought. In September 2024, Elon Musk announced the completion of what he called the most powerful AI training cluster in the world. Named Colossus, yes, the same name Meta would later use. The facility is located in Memphis, Tennessee, on the site of a former Electrolux manufacturing plant. The specs are staggering. According to XAI's press release, the Memphis facility houses 100,000 NVIDIA H100 GPUs networked together in a single training cluster. At the time of announcement, it was indeed the largest AI training system ever built. Musk tweeted in October 2024, "Colossus is online. 100K H100s training. Grok-3, most powerful AI training system in the world by a factor of 2, will double to 200K in a few months with 50K H200s mixed in." But here's where the story gets interesting. By November 2024, Meta announced its own Colossus project, and the naming collision was almost certainly not accidental. Mark Zuckerberg, in a November 2024 interview with The Verge, revealed, "We're building a compute cluster with over 600,000 H100 equivalent GPUs. It's going to be the foundation for training Llama-4 and beyond. 600,000 GPUs. That's 6 times larger than Musk's Memphis facility." The facility, officially called the Meta AI Research Supercluster 2, but nicknamed Colossus 2 by industry observers, is being constructed across multiple data center sites. The primary location is in Louisiana, chosen specifically for its access to natural gas power generation and fiber optic infrastructure. According to a December 2024 report in The Information, Meta's total capital expenditure for AI infrastructure in 2024 exceeded $38 billion, more than the GDP of some small nations. The power problem. Building these machines isn't just an engineering challenge. It's an energy crisis waiting to happen. A single NVIDIA H100 GPU consumes approximately 700 watts under full load. Multiply that by 100,000, the size of xAI's Memphis cluster, and you're looking at 70 megawatts of power just for the GPUs, not counting cooling, networking, and supporting infrastructure. The total power draw for the Memphis facility is estimated at 150 megawatts, enough electricity to power roughly 100,000 American homes. Meta's Colossus 2, with its 600,000 GPUs, will require an estimated 1.2 gigawatts of power. That's equivalent to a large nuclear power plant. In fact, Meta has reportedly entered into agreements with multiple energy providers, including a controversial partnership with a natural gas facility in Louisiana that environmental groups have challenged. The Memphis Business Journal reported in October 2024 that local residents near xAI's facility have complained about noise from cooling systems that run 24/7. One resident told the paper, "It sounds like a jet engine that never takes off." The environmental cost is substantial. According to analysis by the International Energy Agency published in November 2024, AI data centers are on track to consume 2% of global electricity by 2026, up from less than 1% in 2023. Dr. Kate Sayenko, a professor at Boston University who studies AI and energy, stated in a December 2024 interview, "We're in an AI arms race where the environmental consequences are being externalized. These companies are building infrastructure that will lock in decades of energy consumption, and we're not having an honest conversation about sustainability." The models. So, what are these massive machines actually building? Grok-5, released by xAI in December 2024, represented a significant leap over previous versions. According to xAI's system card, Grok-5 was trained on 15 trillion tokens, roughly equivalent to reading millions of books, using the Memphis supercomputer. Independent benchmarks showed Grok-5 performing competitively with GPT-4 and Claude 3.5 on reasoning tasks, and notably, outperforming them on certain mathematics and coding challenges. But Grok's defining characteristic isn't raw performance, it's personality. Musk has repeatedly emphasized that Grok is designed to be maximally truth-seeking and willing to engage with controversial topics. In practice, this means Grok will answer questions about topics other AI systems might decline. A December 2024 analysis by TechCrunch found that Grok was significantly more willing to provide information on politically sensitive topics, conspiracy theories, and unverified claims. Critics argue this makes Grok a vector for misinformation. Supporters argue it represents genuine free speech in AI. Meta's approach with Llama has been fundamentally different. Llama-4, released in March 2024, was open source. Anyone could download the model weights and run it locally. This open approach earned Meta praise from the developer community, but also criticism from safety researchers. Llama-3's largest variant, with 405 billion parameters, demonstrated capabilities that rivaled proprietary models from OpenAI and Anthropic. According to Meta's technical report, Llama-3 was trained on 15 trillion tokens using a cluster of 24,000 H100 GPUs. But Llama-4, currently in training on Colossus 2, is expected to be orders of magnitude larger. In a January 2025 blog post, Meta's chief AI scientist Yann LeCun wrote, "Llama-4 will represent a fundamental leap in capability. We're training at a scale that has never been attempted before, and we're seeing emergent behaviors that frankly surprise even us." That phrase, emergent behaviors, is both exciting and terrifying to AI researchers. It suggests capabilities that weren't explicitly programmed but emerged from scale alone. The business models. These two companies are building similar infrastructure, but they're monetizing it in completely different ways. Musk's strategy with xAI is proprietary and direct. Grok is available exclusively through X Premium, formerly Twitter Blue, subscriptions, priced at $8 per month for basic access and $16 for Grok Premium with faster responses and image generation. According to data from Sensor Tower reported in December 2024, X Premium has approximately 1.5 million paying subscribers, generating roughly 180 million annually if all subscribers have the basic tier. That's nowhere near enough to cover xAI's infrastructure costs, which analysts estimate at over $1 billion annually just for the Memphis facility's operation. So, where's the real money? API access. In November 2024, xAI quietly launched an enterprise API, offering businesses direct access to Grok's capabilities at rates competitive with OpenAI and Anthropic. Early customers reportedly include financial firms using Grok for market analysis and media companies using it for content generation. But xAI hasn't disclosed revenue figures, and Musk's companies are notoriously opaque about financials. Meta's model is entirely different. Llama is open source, which means Meta isn't directly charging for the model itself. Instead, Meta is betting on what Zuckerberg calls the platform play. In the November 2024 Verge interview, Zuckerberg explained, "We're not trying to charge for Llama. We're trying to make sure that the open ecosystem is competitive with closed ecosystems. If the open ecosystem wins, that's better for Meta because we can integrate it into our products without having to pay someone else." The strategy is subtle, but potentially brilliant. By open sourcing Llama, Meta ensures that if AI becomes the dominant computing paradigm, Meta won't be dependent on competitors like OpenAI or Google. Meta is already integrating Llama into WhatsApp, Instagram, and Facebook. In December 2024, Meta announced Meta AI, an assistant powered by Llama that's now available to Meta's 3.9 billion monthly active users across all platforms. That's the real monetization. Attention. If Meta AI keeps users engaged within Meta's ecosystem, the advertising revenue alone would dwarf any subscription fees. The competitive landscape. But this isn't just a two-horse race. The AI landscape in early 2025 is remarkably crowded. OpenAI, despite recent leadership turmoil and the departure of several key researchers, remains the market leader. ChatGPT has over 200 million weekly active users as of January 2025, according to Sam Altman's testimony before Congress. Google DeepMind, with access to Google's vast computational resources and proprietary TPU hardware, released Gemini Ultra in December 2024, a model that benchmarks suggest is the most capable multimodal AI yet created. Anthropic, founded by former OpenAI researchers, has positioned Claude as the safe alternative, emphasizing constitutional AI and robust safety testing. Their December 2024 Claude 3.5 Opus release included extensive documentation of safety measures, explicitly contrasting their approach with what they called race-to-the-bottom dynamics. And then there's China. In November 2024, reports emerged that a consortium of Chinese tech companies, including Alibaba, Baidu, and Tencent, had pooled resources to build a training cluster exceeding 500,000 GPUs, potentially rivaling Meta's Colossus 2. DeepSeek, a Chinese AI lab, released DeepSeek V2 in December 24, a model that reportedly matches GPT-4's performance while using a fraction of the computational resources through aggressive optimization techniques. The geopolitical implications are significant. U.S. export controls currently restrict China's access to cutting-edge AI chips like NVIDIA's H100. But if Chinese companies can achieve comparable results with less advanced hardware, those restrictions become less effective. The technical challenges. Building supercomputers at this scale isn't just about buying GPUs and plugging them in. The technical challenges are immense. Networking is perhaps the most critical bottleneck. When you're training a model across 100,000 or 600,000 GPUs, those chips need to communicate constantly, sharing gradients and synchronizing weights. According to a January 2025 technical paper from Meta's infrastructure team, Colossus 2 uses a custom-designed network fabric capable of 400 terabits per second of throughput, enough bandwidth to download the entire Library of Congress in less than a second. xAI's Memphis facility reportedly uses NVIDIA's InfiniBand networking, a high-performance interconnect technology. But scaling InfiniBand to 100,000 GPUs presents challenges with latency and congestion that require sophisticated traffic management. Cooling is another massive challenge. These GPUs generate enormous heat. The Memphis facility alone produces heat equivalent to a small power plant. Traditional air cooling is insufficient at this scale. Both facilities use a combination of liquid cooling and advanced air handling. Meta's Louisiana site reportedly features custom-designed cooling towers that can handle 1.2 gigawatts of heat dissipation. Then there's reliability. When you have 600,000 GPUs, statistical probability says multiple GPUs will fail every single day. Training runs that take weeks or months need to be resilient to hardware failures. Meta's November 2024 technical blog post described their approach. We use checkpoint sharding across thousands of nodes, allowing us to resume training from the last checkpoint within minutes, even if dozens of GPUs fail simultaneously. The safety debate. As these systems grow more powerful, safety researchers are sounding increasingly urgent warnings. In December 2024, over 200 AI researchers signed an open letter titled "The Risks of Unconstrained Scale." The letter stated, "We are building systems of unprecedented capability without adequate safety measures or governance frameworks. The competitive dynamics between companies are incentivizing speed over caution." One signatory, Dr. Stuart Russell from UC Berkeley, told the New York Times, "We're in a race to the bottom. No company wants to be the one that invests heavily in safety and gets outcompeted by a rival that cuts corners. But the collective outcome of that dynamic is that nobody invests enough in safety." Elon Musk, interestingly, has been on both sides of this debate. In 2015, he co-founded OpenAI explicitly to promote safe AI development. In 2023, he signed a letter calling for a 6-month pause on training AI systems more powerful than GPT-4. But by 2024, with xAI in full swing, Musk's tone changed. In a December 2024 interview with Joe Rogan, Musk said, "The biggest risk is not that AI becomes too powerful. It's that it becomes too woke, too controlled by people who want to impose their ideology on the world. We need AI that seeks truth, even uncomfortable truth." Critics argue this is disingenuous. that Musk is using anti-woke rhetoric to justify building powerful systems without adequate safety measures. Mark Zuckerberg has been more measured but no less committed to rapid development. In the November 2024 Verge interview, he acknowledged risks but argued, "The answer to AI risk is not to slow down development. It's to make sure the technology is widely distributed so no single actor has a monopoly." This open source as safety measure argument is contentious. Some researchers agree that democratizing access reduces concentration of power. Others worry that open sourcing powerful models makes them available to bad actors. The regulatory response. Governments are scrambling to catch up. The European Union's AI Act, finalized in December 2023 and being implemented throughout 2024 and 2025, classifies AI systems by risk level and imposes requirements accordingly. Foundation models, the category that includes Grok and Llama, face transparency requirements, including disclosure of training data, energy consumption, and capability evaluations. But enforcement mechanisms remain unclear, and both xAI and Meta have significant operations outside the EU, limiting European regulators' leverage. In the United States, the regulatory landscape is fragmented. President Biden's October 2023 executive order on AI established some reporting requirements for large training runs, but lacks enforcement teeth. Congress held multiple hearings in 2024 on AI regulation, but has yet to pass comprehensive legislation. The partisan divide is significant. Republicans generally favor lighter regulation to maintain U.S. competitiveness. Democrats push for stronger safety requirements and algorithmic accountability. California, home to most major AI labs, passed the SB 1047 AI Safety Bill in September 2024, requiring companies to implement safety protocols and report dangerous capabilities. But the law has been challenged in court and may not survive judicial review. China, meanwhile, has taken a more aggressive regulatory stance. In November 2024, the Cyberspace Administration of China announced new rules requiring government approval before deploying foundation models, effectively giving the state veto power over AI development. The future. So, where does this lead? By mid-2025, we'll likely see both Grok-5 and Llama-4 released. The models will be evaluated, benchmarked, and compared endlessly by researchers and enthusiasts. But the more important question isn't which model performs better on standardized tests. It's what these systems enable and what risks they introduce. Some possible outcomes. Perhaps we're approaching fundamental limits of what current architectures can achieve. Scaling up from 100,000 to 600,000 GPUs might produce diminishing returns. Both companies might discover that more compute doesn't automatically mean better AI. The battle between Grok-5 and Colossus 2, between Musk and Zuckerberg, between xAI and Meta, is more than corporate rivalry. It's a referendum on what kind of AI future we're building. Are we building AI that serves genuine human needs, or AI that serves corporate ambitions? Are we building systems with adequate safety measures, or are we racing ahead with inadequate guardrails? Are we building infrastructure that will be widely accessible, or monopolies that will concentrate power? These aren't questions with obvious answers. Reasonable people disagree. What's clear is that decisions being made right now about how much compute to deploy, what safety measures to implement, whether to open source or keep proprietary, will shape technology for generations. The race is on. The machines are being built. The models are being trained. And the rest of us are left watching, hoping that the people building these systems understand the responsibility they carry. Because once these AIs are deployed, once they're integrated into billions of devices and used by billions of people, there's no going back. The future of AI isn't something that will happen to us. It's being built right now in data centers in Memphis and Louisiana by engineers working around the clock to create something unprecedented. Whether that future is one we'll celebrate or regret remains to be seen.